A US man's become the first person in the world to get a heart transplant from a genetically modified pig. Doctors in Maryland were granted a special dispensation by the US medical regulator to carry out the procedure because the patient was too ill to receive a human donor organ. Well, it's hoped the surgery may be a game changer in solving the organ shortage crisis. Tanya Dendrinos reports, warning that some of the images are graphic.
Precious cargo being wheeled into the operating theatre. But this was no ordinary transplant. This donor heart belongs to a genetically modified pig.
He had had previous heart surgery, so it took a while to prepare the operative site such that we could remove his heart and replace it with that of the animals.
The recipient is 57-year-old David Bennett. Ineligible for a human transplant, this 7-hour first-of-its-kind procedure was considered the last chance of saving his life.
He was pretty well convinced by multiple doctors who had told him he had a fatal disease and he was unlikely to leave the hospital because of it. With that as a background, as an alternative, he said to me two very important things. He said, "I don't want to die," and he said, "If I do, maybe you'll learn something to help others."
David is now in recovery with no immediate signs of rejection. And while there's no assurance of his long-term chances of survival, this surgery comes after years of research with the overriding ambition to save lives.
It's a game changer because, now we will have these organs readily available. If this works, we have the technique of genetically modifying, so if there are more tweaking required for modifying the genes, we will be able to do that and, can customize basically the heart or the organ for the patient.
A glimmer of hope for transplant patients around the world, with people dying each day on the waiting list. Tanya Dendrinos, BBC News.